94.3. Hey, we're live on 94.3. And Jim, my co-presenter, has been taken hostage by a band of Somali pirates. So I'm here with Dave stand-in.
Hello there.
And we're out in a 94.3 news boat cruising up and down the local waterways and rivers in search of the Somali bastards' hangout and hideaway.
And I'll be filling in for Jim, as well as keeping an eye on the underwater scanner, looking for anything that could be his body.
That's right, Dave. We've got no idea where they've taken him, and we can only hope he's alive and well. So if you're out there and listening, Jim, try to find some way with which you can signal us, as Jose has his Black Claw hit squad just waiting to bring you home.
Yes, Andy. In fact, Jose has been making a series of increasingly wild and irrational threats since the event occurred this morning that saw the 8 Somali pirates break into the studios back in 94.3 and take Jim hostage at gunpoint.
Yes, and we're under orders on pain of death to bring him back alive. So if you're out there, Jim, do try to send us a message. But now, it's time for a little bit of music with Blinded by Apple's hit, Never Saw It Coming. Look at apples. Apples where? Oh, my mistake. They were pears. 94.3.
Hello, and welcome back to 94.3.
And we've moored up along this busy towpath to ask any of the passers-by if they've seen or heard from Jim or have any information about the Somali pirates.
Hello. You there, sir. May we have a quick word?
Hello, yes?
You're live on 94.3. You wouldn't happen to have seen or know anything about a band of Somali pirates hanging out in the area, would you?
Ooh, Somali pirates. No, sorry. These are a group of Vietnamese pirates holed up in that old boatyard down there, but I don't know anything about any Somali pirates. No, sorry.
Thanks for your help anyway.
Hey, can I do a shout out?
You sure can. What's your name?
Steve Albatross.
Okay, Steve, you're live on 94.3.
Oh, okay, great. Hey, Stan, I just fucked your wife again, you tosser.
Okay, Steve, thanks very much.
Hello, you, sir. The man letting the effluent pipe into the water.
Oh, hello. Yes, my lover. How can I be of help to you and your lady friend there?
We, just wanted to know if you've seen any Somali pirates around here.
No. Somali pirates? No, can't say that I have. There's a bunch of Vietnamese pirates held
up in that boatyard down there, yes, we know.
Well, that's all I know of.
Okay, sir, thank you very much.
Don't drink this water, by the way.
Ooh, okay, it looks like we've got a call from our owner at 94.3 and our boss, Jose. Jose, welcome to the show.
You too fucking stupid, huh? You go to that boatyard. You speak to those fucking Vietnamese, huh? Maybe they know something. What is it?
It's just that, well, they're pirates, Jose.
You want me to send Black Claw now?
We would sure feel a lot better about it if you did, Jose.
Okay, I send Black Claw. But you go in now.
Okay, Dave, you start up the boat and I'll get the mooring line.
And whilst you move down the river some way, why don't we listen to some adverts?
94.3. Welcome to Loose Stone Funeral Services. We're bringing back the antiquated Roman concept of the professional mourner.
Are you the mother of the bride or groom?
This is my father's funeral.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sometimes I get a little nervous.
It's okay. Sorry, it's been an emotional day.
Not at all. Completely understandable. So, died, did he? What made him do an awful thing like that, then?
Well, he had a heart attack.
Not surprising, really, given his lifestyle. Did he still... You know.
What do you mean?
You know, when he used to grease himself up good, and he'd force himself head first into the anus of a cow.
My goodness.
He'd be out there for hours, forcing himself in and out, and in and out, and he didn't think we could see him, but we could. And in the end, I think he knew, because sometimes he'd cock a wink across at me.
No.
And then I'd force swans into his anus. I remember he could fit 3 or 4, all greased up, mind, and...
What are you talking about?
Sometimes I remember he'd push so hard he'd come straight out the cow's mouth. The little head would pop out. And if someone held a badger up to him, as they often would, he felt it. He felt it good.
For God's sake, man, shut
if
up!
someone happened to pop their penis in his mouth, he'd fillet that too. He was quite the gentleman, your father.
My God, man! Of course he didn't! It's quite obvious to me that you never knew my father at all.
Hello, son. Who's this then?
My mother!
Hello, Marjorie. How are you? My goodness, is that you, Terry? Yes, it is, Marjorie. Wonderful to see you. Martin would have been so pleased you were here. Yes, we were just talking about him, actually. Did Martin still... Oh, yes, almost every day. If truth be told, it's probably what made his heart give out.
94.3. Okay, hello, you're tuned in live on 94.3.
And we've taken up positions just beyond the abandoned boatyard in an attempt to see if we can infiltrate the structure.
That's right, Dave. And we're here at the headquarters of a band of local Vietnamese pirates to see if they know or have any information about a band of Somali pirates that kidnapped one of the breakfast team this morning.
I've got to say, Andy, if it wasn't for the fact that I have such a large family, there's no way I'd be doing this.
It's not the time, Dave. We've had this discussion. Now let's just get in there and hope for the best.
Okay then, here we go now, and using 94.3's new portable broadcast device, we can go anywhere on foot and still stay on the air.
Yes, that's right. One thing you can say for sure is what with the Mancini family and all the money at their disposal, 94.3 is now the only local radio station in the county that seems to have unlimited funds.
And all that investment brings us the best and latest gadgets from this backpack radio broadcast to the 94.3 local radio fleets of helicopters.
Not to mention the 94.3 private jet, although with that one, I really can't see how it's going to help us at all.
We can't see it, we can't touch it, we certainly can't broadcast from it. All it seems to do is fly back and forth to South America.
Hey, you!
Oh, it looks like we've been spotted.
What you doing here?
We're live on 94.3.
And we just wanted to know if you've heard anything about any Somali pirates.
You come with me.
Right you are, my friend.
Ha ha ha, yes, take us to your leader. Well, Dave, so far things are going as well as we could have hoped for.
That's right, Andy, let's just keep our fingers crossed and pray to God we make it out alive.
Keep it together, Dave.
You, shut up!
I'm afraid we can't shut up, my friend, as silence is just dead air on the radio.
Cut to song or something.
At a high-tension moment like this, our boss would literally flay us alive.
Well, tell some jokes or something then.
Hey, Dave, what did Pavlov do once his dog had died?
I don't know, Andy. What did Pavlov do once his dog had died?
Just kept putting out the food and ringing his bell.
That's a great joke, Andy, but its demographic reach is practically zero.
Never mind that now. Now your answer to Captain Kim. So then, I'm live on 94.3, am I?
That's right, Captain Kim, the local region's top radio show.
Am I? Okay to give shout out?
Anyone you like, Captain?
Oh, okay then. I'd like to say hi to Mildred in Coney Bridge and Zanzuhan at far end. Now, what you doing in my secret hideout, breakfast team?
We just want to know if you knew anything about some Somalians.
What? Somalians? What? What was that? Who have you brought here with you? There are men moving around the perimeter. Captain! There are more outside!
Oh shit, it's Black Claw! Don't come in! Don't come in! Okay, you're listening live on 94.3, and we're here sheltering in a gun battle raging between a group of Vietnamese pirates and 94.3's own Black Claw Assassination Squad.
That's right, Andy. We're here hiding between this tool chest and boat hull and just praying for our lives.
Although the chance of us not getting caught up in all of this crossfire... Jesus, Dave, are you alright?
Yeah, it's just a scratch.
Okay, and now it's time to kick it over to the news. Hello and welcome to Local News Radio. Simon Stitchley, the mayor of Chesing Croddup, has been found sleeping upside down like a bat in Richford Church. The mayor, who has become increasingly obsessed with vampire films since the re-release of the Buffy box set, has even been accused of drinking blood by people he has bit in the neck. Critics of the mayor say, this shit has got to stop now, before he goes too far. But even his most staunch political rivals admit he's going to be difficult to beat again in the polls this year. With his youthful looks, the sharpness of his smile, and the deadly power he holds over everybody in Tidemore Valley. Kathy McGuinness, the long-suffering wife of former Trouble presenter Michael McGuinness, has released a book called My Life with Madness, which, despite its rather gloomy title, is actually a rather jolly and light-hearted cookbook strewn with images of dead cats. There was excitement in Charlesbury yesterday, which turned to dismay after 3 bottlenose dolphins that were seen swimming up the River Carneth and drawing huge crowds of well-wishers got caught up in the turbines of the tidal barrier and sprayed across Charlesbury West. One of the many distraught onlookers who witnessed the scene told 94.3 local news they were just happily jumping and playing in the water, and then whoosh, dolphin soup. The County Coast Guard has been forced to dismantle the giant catapult they were using to fling prisoners into the sea after they had been tried. Local councillor John Herbert has said, "We've got no idea where they got the materials, their evidence, or even the idea they were in some way allowed to carry out legal trials." But a spokesperson for the Coast Guard has said, "We in the Coast Guard have always been true to ourselves, and on some occasions that has led to mass execution." Stacey Cartwright, the woman who brought us all to tears after so narrowly losing the Hillborn Cup last year, has apologised in court for her unprovoked gas attack on the audience during the medal ceremony. She said that she had got the canisters from her brother in the police and just wanted to use them on a crowd. Judge Perrenforth, who wasn't present for the sentencing, tweeted in his verdict from the Seychelles. Judge Perrenforth, who is known for his rather witty and off-colour tweets, this time sent a rather dull one. Mark Hamborn, the man who found a picture of Jesus in a naan bread recently, has now found a pickled egg with the words "You die soon, Mark" written inside it. Mark has apparently been rather shaken up by the find, but his friends say that it has only happened because he has recently overcharged Dr. Doomed for some gardening work. Okay, we're here in the abandoned boatyard in the bloody aftermath of the shootout between 94.3's Blacklaw and the Vietnamese pirates.
That's right, Andy, and Blacklaw have proven themselves victorious once again by eliminating absolutely every single one of the Vietnamese pirates.
Leaving us with no survivors left to question.
That's right, Andy, but at least we're still alive.
Well, you say that, Dave, but we've only got a little time left for the breakfast show with still no sign of Jim, and if we take the 94.3 local radio speedboat back to the station without him, I don't think Jose will be very forgiving.
So please help us here at 94.3 and get to those phones if you know anything at all about the Somali pirate raid that happened this morning.
Oh, and what's that over there? A column of smoke.
This may be a signal from Jim.
Okay, Dave, let's speed her up and go and check it out.
Right you are, Andy.
Okay, people, you're tuned in live to 94.3 as we zoom along the waterways in our powerboat in an attempt to rescue... Oh no, we've hit someone.
What the hell was he doing swimming in the river?
I've got no idea, Dave, but judging by the reaction of the people with the banners, I think he was one of our fans who tried to swim out to greet us.
Oh, Jesus!
There was no way we could have known, Dave. No way we could have known.
If I just powered up a few seconds later.
Would have, should have, could have, Dave, will be no consolation to the man's grieving relatives as he pops there in the water. But thankfully, maritime code mean we're in no way legally responsible.
Oh, that's good.
And that, of course, meaning that rather eerily, this is the 6th legal death 94.3 has caused since Belshazzar the Voodoo Doctor became head of programming.
Well, that's superstitious and racist.
It may well be, Dave. It may well be.
Well, that's it. We're out of time here now on The Breakfast Show, and it looks like no new leads on Jim. Sadly, we're going to have to go back to the station.
Hang on just 1 minute, Dave. Looks like we've got a call. Hello, line 1. You're on the air.
Andy. Unable to help your good friend?
Oh, hello. And we've got the Clydemore serial killer on the phones. Tell me, can you help us?
Oh, Andy. I couldn't very well let the 94.3 breakfast team end up going off the air, could I? Who would I use to promote my killings? So yes, I have decided to step in and help you.
Oh, thank you very much indeed.
So, you will find Jim alive and well at Clampford Paddle, along with his kidnappers, who I've disemboweled and hanged with their own intestines.
Oh, thank you very much indeed, the Clydemore serial killer. Okay, Dave, let's start up that engine and head down to Clapford Paddle as quickly as we can.
And if you're in the local area and are thinking of popping down, don't be stupid. The Clydemore serial killer may still be in the area.
94.3.